right, time for your health check. You know, it's not easy or cheap to become a general practitioner or a registered nurse. And if you're looking at that career, consider where you live. California has the highest paid nurses by state. They average almost $107,000 a year. Compare that to the national average of about $75,000 a year. By the way, South Dakota has the lowest wages. Eligibility.com also compared nurse wages to doctors. In Texas, nurses are paid 66% less. Wow. All right, for so long, people have wondered what causes autism. In a new study of more than 2 million people, researchers found a person's risk of developing autism spectrum disorders largely come from genetics. Yeah, we're talking 80% here. Researchers say environmental causes that a lot of people talk about are responsible, but just for about 20% of the risk, and they still don't know exactly what that is. The CDC now says the disorder affects 1 in every 59 children. All right, you're going to want to check your fridge for this. A nationwide hummus recall. The FDA found listeria at the Pita Pal foods manufacturing facility. That's in Houston. So if you've got it, return it for a full refund. We've got more information posted for you on our website. And finally, Instagram is experimenting with hiding likes. Yeah, this change is being tested in Ireland, Italy, Japan, Brazil, Australia, and New Zealand. Likes, for those of you who don't know, are those little hearts on Instagram, and a lot of people use it as a way to measure popularity. Now, to be clear, even with this change, you would still be able to like a picture, but you wouldn't be able to see how many likes are on someone else's picture. You would still see the number of likes on your own photos. For some users, not getting enough likes can really impact their self-esteem. A recent report by the Royal Society for Public Health in the UK found Instagram is the most detrimental social networking app for young people's mental health, and I'm going to extend that to even young-ish people because I don't consider myself too young of a person, but you know, we pay attention to those likes. I think that's second nature. It becomes habit.
Well, my thought was when Mark and I were talking about this earlier is, you know, from a business perspective, especially like in our field or for other companies, how do you gauge what your audience is liking if you can't see the likes, but you can see them, just nobody else?
Yes. So I wouldn't be able to see, like, if you posted something, how many people are liking your photo.
Okay.
Now, question for clarification, will this stop me from liking my own photos?
You could like your photo as many times as you want.
All right, I'm in the clear.
Weirdo.
You know, I like
whatever makes you feel good.
I like Greg Fields' photos. He posts them on Twitter, though. But
Greg posts photos?
He doesn't have Instagram. And how do you feel about this with your daughter and the Instagram debate now?
I hope she was listening, because that's an ongoing conversation on whether we're going to let her get Instagram. So I hope she was listening, Sonia, about the mental health part for young people.
Yeah, you just don't want to attach it to your self-worth. That's really the thing.
Exactly.
And you know what that means? If she gets an Instagram, Greg gets an Instagram.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, if we allow it, yes.